Welcome to Campus Insiders Oregon. I'm Jill Savage alongside Matt Preem with 247sports.com, and we are now the night before signing day, Matt. As we are one day out, where does Oregon sit?
Oregon currently has a top 20 ranking in the 247 Sports rankings right now for their team class. They've got 18 verbal commitments. They've got 3 or 4 guys that they're still waiting on to decide, and the big one is John Smith out of Long Beach Poly. He's a 6'2" athlete. Oregon's recruiting him as a defensive back or a receiver, giving him the option of where he wants to play. But he's been a composite 5-star. A lot of the scouting services out there view him as probably one of the top athletes out west in the entire country as well.
So you said 18 guys. Are they full up now, or do they need a few more guys?
Yeah, they need a defensive tackle. They're still trying to find one of those. They need another defensive back, maybe 2, and then obviously John Smith kind of fits wherever they can put him in. They've got 2, 3, 4 spots left, depending on how many guys they want to bring in, if they want to save a couple of scholarships for next year, because next year's class is already going to be kind of small as well.
Who are the top 3 recruits right now that the Ducks have?
Well, right now the top one's Royce Freeman. He's a 5-star running back out of Imperial, California. He's a 6', 235-pound running back, U.S. Army All-American. Scored 3 touchdowns in that game. He had all the offers from everybody. That's a big boy in college football. USC, Alabama. He chose the Ducks. Morgan Mahalik, 4-star quarterback, was a U.S. Under Armour All-American, and he's 6'4", 210 pounds. Not the athlete like Marcus Mariota is, but he's got a strong arm, good thrower, and he can run if need be. And then the last one is Arian Springs out of San Antonio, Texas, a 4-star cornerback, could maybe play some safety. He played in the Under Armour All-American game as well. He's been solid to Oregon since, I think, September or June.
When you look at this overall class and you look back maybe the last 5 years, how does this class compare then?
This group, it's kind of right around everywhere else. The last 5 years has fallen. Top 20 can have the possibility of getting into the top 15. That 2010-2011 recruiting classes were the pinnacle of Oregon football so far. This class has a chance to get maybe into that 12 range if they get a guy like John Smith and Matrell McGraw, who's a 4-star safety out of New Orleans, and if they have a couple surprises here or there. But it's solid. It's exactly what they needed. It's not the best in the Pac-12, but it certainly is a top 3 or a top 2 class.
So where does it rank with the Pac-12 and then nationally overall?
Going into the day before signing day, they're currently 3rd in the Pac-12. The rankings are a little different. They award per point, and so schools like Arizona State or UCLA, who have over 25 verbal commitments, they obviously get more points, and that's how they're the 2 top schools in the Pac-12 standings. Oregon's point per recruit is, I think, the top in the Pac-12. So they're getting quality, they're just not getting quantity right now.
Perfect. We'll have all of the latest for you on National Signing Day on Wednesday right here on Campus Insiders Oregon.